Hello, world. It's me, your friendly neighborhood homosexual. This is Eric again. Guys, I only make like a video when something's really important to me, and now I'm like making a video. Okay, so I just watched this movie called is wieder da. I hope I'm saying it right. Is wieder da. It is a really good movie. I really liked it. It's basically about Hitler, everyone's favorite person. Hitler comes back. Wow, my eyebrows look bad. Hitler comes back from the dead. He just arrives in some sort of weird time machine portal-y thing, and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, walking around the earth again, and he's like reconnecting with people. He's trying to figure out what's going on, and then he figures out that a woman is running Germany, and he hates it, and all this weird stuff. And I watched it, and I was laughing at it. He was saying all this really crazy random stuff, like all this really like random shit, and yeah, it was funny, you know. I mean, of course, some of it was not so funny, like when he was talking about the Jews and killing all the Turkish people and horrible things like that. That obviously was not funny. But what scared me and what I thought interesting enough, and why I'm making this video, is because they did it in like a Bruno like fashion. Bruno's my absolute favorite movie in the world. I love Bruno, and I think Sacha Baron Cohen is just ridiculous. But they went through like every town in Germany, and they had Hitler, this man who really claimed he was Adolf Hitler, go through towns and talk with people and say the whole same propaganda, all the same shit he was saying before. And what scared me, because it was an hour and a half film, was that only one person went up to him. He was saying that he can really make Germany great again, and he's there for all the Germans. He's there to really build up the people, build up the military, and make it great again, and make everybody, believe in Germany again, because Germany's not as strong as it used to be. In Germany, especially when he was leader, they are asking for a leader. They're asking for power and all these things, and then all of a sudden, uh, you know, everybody supported him. Half the country thought he was funny. Half the country was laughing. Half the country was like, "Oh, Mao, like he's a comic." So eventually, in this movie, he becomes a comedian. He becomes really, really famous. And yeah, okay, maybe you're asking yourselves, why am I spoiling the movie for you? Hopefully, for the smart people out there, it sounds like something you've already seen on American TV with orange hair that looks like a fucking Cheeto that decided to run for president. I digress. So it's kind of like that. It's like everyone started laughing at him. Everyone started saying like, "Oh, it's so funny!" Like, "Ha ha ha ha! Oh, Hitler! Oh, Hitler!" He says what I'm really feeling inside, but you don't really want to say it. And then he was going through Germany, and this is real. This is only 2014. This is filmed. He's going through Germany. He's meeting people in Dortmund and Essen, and of course in Berlin, and people are fucking doing the Sieg Heil shit. They're actually saluting this guy, and then it just starts becoming crazy. Like it's like, okay, what's going on, Germany? Like this is a part of your really, really bad past. And there were a lot of people in the movie that were saying, "Oh, well, I want the camera to be turned off. I want the camera to be turned off." There was only one person in that whole film that they showed that actually was like, "No, this is terrible. What you're doing right now is horrible. You are reminding Germany of all the horrible things," which I work with Germans every day, and I love German people. I've never had a racist moment ever with anyone from Germany, and I love German people. I love German everything. I love Berlin. I love the entire country. I lived in a small town in Saarbrücken. I love Germany. But when I saw that, I got scared because it makes me realize that everyone has two faces. That maybe inside some people, they do feel like Hitler had the right ideals and the right motives. And I'm not getting this from, you know, my own opinions. I'm getting this from this movie. And it scared me because I know America is 2 times dumber. I know that my country is, no, 5 times dumber than Germany. And especially some people that might live in, you know, it's not necessarily restricted to rural areas, but people that live, well, I'm talking for a long time, sorry, I'm almost done. People that live in maybe areas where they don't travel so much outside of the continental United States, or if they have a limited kind of worldview, I feel like are falling for these kind of antics, and they think it's funny and they think it's hilarious. And I was listening to Hitler. He was saying everything, of course, in German, and I was reading it in Dutch subtitles, but everything is the same shit that Donald Trump was saying. Especially when Hitler said word for word, verbatim, "I want to make Germany great again. I want to make Deutschland great again." Like, What? Like, what? Who's saying that now? So it made me want to make a video. Like, hopefully, maybe one person watches this, or maybe 5 people. But even if 1 or 5 of you just like watches this and watches this movie, Artist Vida Da, watch it. And remember when you're listening to them, hopefully they have it in English subtitles, but remember when you're listening to it, when you're watching it, that is the same shit that Donald Trump is saying. And it's Hitler. Okay? Hitler. We're not talking about, like, oh, I don't know, like Saddam Hussein. Like, he was horrible. Yeah, but we're talking about someone, in my opinion, was fucking horrible. Much worse than Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein sucks, all right? He sucks. Really, really sucks. But we're talking about Hitler. He actually tried to achieve world domination, got close, almost fucked up the entire world. And 70 years later, we're still all reeling from the effects of it. And he's saying the exact same shit 70 years ago that we are hearing now from Donald Trump. Does that say anything to you? Is that working in your little brains out there? Please, you're intelligent. You can be much smarter than that. Please don't let it happen again. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. It's a 6-minute video. Tell someone. Watch the movie, watch Hitler's speeches, and watch the translations, and tell me that does not remind you of what Donald Trump is saying. Please, watch it for yourselves. See it for yourselves. Go Google search right now. Go watch it, see it. Tell me if it doesn't remind you of something, and tell me what you think. If I'm crazy, tell me I'm crazy, but I don't think I'm fucking crazy. I think Donald Trump is crazy. I think he's Hitler. And I think if we don't do something about it now, this man is going to become the next leader of the United States. And I had the worst nightmare about it yesterday, and I can't. Like, I can't. So, thanks for listening.